What's going on, YouTube? It's getting that time of year again when it's time to start getting busy in the greenhouses for our spring crops that we're going to be planting then. If you hadn't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up on the like, and click the bell and it'll let you know when we upload a new video. We're going to be doing a series of videos over the next little bit to show you how we take cuttings, how we do divisions, and get these plants ready for you. Or if you're doing it at home yourself, this will kind of show you how we do it here at Louderbranch Farms. Today we're going to take a look at how we propagate and repot rosemary. We're going to take some cuttings and do some plugs. We're also going to repot some of these into bigger pots, the ones we take the cuttings off of, and we're going to carry you along with us and show you how we do that today. We're going to be using a plug tray. This has about a 1-inch diameter hole in it. These are 102s is what they're called, and it has 102 holes in it, 102 cells. We're going to fill this up. We're going to take our cuttings and we're going to stick them in here. So let's go fill it up with soil. For most of this kind of stuff, we just use the regular potting soil we use for everything else. Sometimes we use a germinating mix, but it's fine or don't have any bark. But for what we're doing, we just use the same. It makes it easier. Don't have to keep up with a lot. And we're going to come over here. And on the rosemary, we do use a root tone, a rooting powder. We'll just take it and put it in I put it in the lid. You can use a little bigger or something if you want to. And then I'm going to set this out of the way because I do tend to knock that over sometimes. When you take a rosemary, we're looking for the new growth. That's the easiest. So we're going to take these and we're wanting to cut just some of this new growth, usually about that long. On the rosemary, we're looking for the new growth. That's what we're going to take cuttings off of. We'll put these in the 102s, and I don't know how many of these we'll get, but we're also going to take some of these 4.5-inch pots and we're going to repot these into 1-gallon pots. So we're going to take the cuttings off of them. It kind of gives them a little pruning. Then we're going to repot them. We offer these in a 4.5-inch cup pot, and then we also offer them in a gallon pot. So we're going to take our cuttings. We're going to start. You want to get the new growth, and we want to take all the leaves off, except for just a little bit in the top. Because we want it to put all its energy into growing roots. And that's why you take the But you just keep doing this over and over till you get the number you want, or till you get them all done. So we're going to get started. Rhonda's going to jump in here and help me, and we're going to see if we can knock these out, and we'll bring you back in just a little bit and kind of show you what else we got. Alright, we've been taking cuttings and rooting rosemary today. We've potted a bunch up. We did probably around 500 rootings along with a bunch of other stuff, but we got a little bit left. We're going to do some pot some of these up. We've already potted a bunch of them up into trade gallons, so we're going to show you how we do that and get this finished up. Alright, we want to take these out. And bust up the roots. And busting up the roots, that helps them to kind of spread out instead of keep going in circles. Rosemary is perennial, and if you've got a kitchen herb garden close to the house, it's a good plant you want in it. It's very fragrant. Then if you're making a dish that you want a little bit of fresh rosemary on, turkey, leg of lamb, something along that, or some other dishes, you can step out the door, take a few cuttings off of it, and have some fresh rosemary to go on it. It's a very popular herb. We sell a lot of it, and it's one you might want to consider trying if you've never tried to grow it before. It's real easy to grow. It don't like wet feet, so it needs kind of dry, full sun, and it should be around for a long, long time. You can cut it back in the winter, prune it, and then next spring it'll start out with a lot of new growth.